I did the right thing, but it cost me everything. I saved a girl from being assaulted on a train, and she turned around and pointed her finger straight at me. She said I was the one who attacked her. The police dragged me out of my classroom in front of everyone, and my dream of becoming a cop died that same day. Someone filmed the whole scene and threw it online. Then the mob came for my father, a martyr who died saving strangers, and they tore his name to shreds. My mom couldn't take it. She left a note, walked to his grave, and smashed her head against the stone until she stopped breathing. Later, because there wasn't enough proof, they let me go. But what was I supposed to go back to? No home, no family, no future. I found that girl and asked her why. Why she destroyed me for no reason. She laughed and said it like it was nothing. He's the crown prince of Beijing's elite circle. He was just having fun that night. He likes me, so I'll never go hungry again. You got in my way, don't you think that's messed up? She looked down at me like I was dirt. So what if you were gonna be a cop? Now you're just a dog under my feet. Her man's thugs swarmed me before I could even speak. I blacked out, and that was supposed to be the end. But when I opened my eyes again, I was back on that train. Back on that exact bunk, with the same rattling bed frame above my head. This time, I chose to turn a blind eye. Get lost. Who do you think you are? I heard that voice, but I stuffed my ears with plugs and squeezed my eyes shut. The bed shook violently. Through the window across the aisle, I could see the whole ugly scene reflected in the dark. Cold sweat poured down my forehead. A sharp pain stabbed through my skull as memories from my past life flooded back, every humiliation, every loss. I pinched my own thigh under the blanket until it burned. The pain was real. I was really reborn, right at the starting point of all my nightmares. In my last life, I was a naive kid with a hero complex. I jumped up to that upper bunk, kicked the scumbag down with one move, and watched him scurry into the night. She'd been trembling like a leaf, but she still thanked me. I felt so proud, so full of honor. I told her to go report it to the train police. That catching the criminal was the only way to protect herself. After I enrolled, my roommates threw me a party. They called me a true police academy student, and I ate it all up. But 1 week later, she kicked open my classroom door. She was sobbing, screaming that I had assaulted her, that I'd threatened to leak her nudes if she spoke up. She pointed at my nose and yelled, "You bastard! Once wasn't enough, you still want to force me to give in?" I stood there frozen like a wooden stake while they handcuffed me and took me away. My proud roommates got cursed out by everyone. My classmates posted the video online with tags like "Police Academy student coerces girl on train," and I became a repeat offender overnight. Strangers came out of nowhere claiming I'd taken upskirt photos since childhood. Netizens dug up my dad and said he faked his death for the pension. The school expelled me in a heartbeat to save their own name. All those years of studying gone. I became a rat everyone kicked on the street. My mom believed in me, but she had no power, no connections. She couldn't find a single piece of evidence to clear my name. So she wrote a note and ended her life at my dad's grave. Only then did the authorities wake up. They set up a special task force, hired the best lawyers, and finally proved I was innocent. But my mom was never coming back. And my future was already ash. Even after they announced my innocence, nobody believed it. They said my dad pulled strings from beyond the grave. I wore a mask and delivered food just to survive. Until one day I saw her wedding photo. She was beaming, holding that same crown prince's arm. I stormed into her dressing room to demand the truth. All I got was a beating and their mocking laughter, and then I lost my life for the second time. Now I'm back on that train. Get lost. Who are you? I heard it again, but this time I shut my eyes and shoved the earplugs deeper. The cries for help grew louder and louder. I didn't hear a thing. The pale morning light flickered past the window. Blurry shadows swayed in front of me until the train attendant shook my shoulder. "Sir? Sir, last night, did you hear any unusual noises in this carriage?" "Huh? What did you say?" "I slept with earplugs all night." "I didn't hear anything." The attendant shook his head and left. I arrived at school safely, and I couldn't wait to run to my dorm. Besides my mom, these roommates were the only ones who believed in me last time. They collected evidence for me, ran around to help me, even found me a job after I was released. I threw open the door, breathless. "Yo, our silly girl is finally here." "What's wrong? Seen a ghost?" They called me silly girl because my name is Zhuang Beniyu. In my past life, I would have fought back about that nickname, but now I just choked up and couldn't say a word. "Hey, what's up?" Missing your mom already? Shut up, our silly girl is gonna be a junction cop. She's not that weak. Military training starts tomorrow, stop zoning out and unpack. Yeah, hurry, we saved you the lower bunk by the window, remember? I spent a whole peaceful week. I thought if I just kept my head down, I'd graduate without trouble and never cross paths with her again. But I was still too naive. Just like last time, I was sitting in class when she slammed the door open and burst in. You bastard! Assaulting me once wasn't enough, now you want to force me to give in? I looked up calmly. Excuse me, who are you? Have we met? You liar! You assaulted me on the train, did you think you could run just because I don't know your name? She put on this righteous act, and I almost bought it again. Students around us pulled out their phones. But I ignored her completely and kept taking notes. She slapped me across the face, grabbed my collar, and yanked me up. I lost my temper, I smacked her hand away hard and kicked her to the floor. She froze for a second, then wailed, "He's hitting me. The police academy student is hitting me. He ruined my reputation and now he's punching me, is this the quality of our future cops? Are you delusional?" I shot back. You accuse every guy you see? Want me to call an ambulance for your head? Hysterical laugh. Zhuang Benio, even if I die, I'll make sure you're brought to justice. I've never met you. You came out of nowhere and slapped me, that's self-defense. I suggest you check into a hospital before you embarrass yourself anymore. Freaking hilarious. You're the one who's best at faking, aren't you? The dean rushed in. Stop. Fighting in class? What kind of behavior is that? In my past life, the dean immediately took her side, said she was a fragile girl who wouldn't lie. That bias made everything worse. Zhuang Benio, did you bully this girl? Come to my office right now, you have to give her an explanation. Dean, we're his roommates. We were here, we'll go with him. But I knew better. The dean had no idea the Jinquan heir had massive influence. If they went with me, none of them would come back. Dean, you didn't even check the facts before declaring me guilty. What about my innocence? Or did you two collude long ago, waiting for me to fall into your trap? If I go with you today, will I ever come back? The dean backed off for now. But just when I thought they had no evidence, the police showed up. Ha! That's him. But these two weren't real cops. Exactly like my past life. Hurry! Call the city police bureau. Mention my name, Zhuang Benia, my dad is Martyr Zhuang Jianjun. It's him. I went to school yesterday and he denied everything. On the train, he took photos of me and said he'd post them if I told anyone. Zhuang Beniu, are you even a man? A future cop, how could you? So I did it just because you say so? We're supposed to uphold justice, but just because she cries, you decide she's the victim and I'm the criminal? How many innocent people will you wrong in the future with that mindset? Right, we need evidence, we can't convict on words alone. Don't listen to his nonsense, he's quibbling. Director Lee, are you sure about this? I already called the real police. You called the police? That's a thief yelling catch the thief, we have cops right here. The dean grabbed my phone, trying to cancel the call. Unlock it. You're wasting police resources, you don't deserve to be a student. They're here. I gambled right. What are you doing? This is assaulting an officer. You must be actors hired by Zhuang Beniu. Oh right, your guys are heroes and mine are actors? Let's all go to the station together, Director Lee. Don't rush off, you started this, you should come explain yourself. Get in the car. Officer, let me be clear again, before she broke into our classroom, I'd never seen her face. I slept with earplugs the whole night, never left my bunk. The train attendant can prove it. Did you pay them off? She screamed. Officer, I came to report with determination, and you're letting the criminal walk just because he's a police student and his dad was a martyr? How long are you going to make a scene? Who actually assaulted you? File a proper report with a description, and we'll arrest the right person. Calm down, Ms. Zhang. We've verified with the attendants Zhuang Beniu is innocent. He never left his bunk. I won't listen. All of you are bought off. Are you insane? Which hospital did you escape from? Alone, thank God you're here, they're all bullying me. He ruined everything in my past life, I'll never let him off. Don't cry, baby. I'm here to get revenge for you. Director Zhang, my girlfriend suffered this injustice, you owe me an explanation. What are you standing around for? Arrest him right now. So they're actually just auxiliary cops who started 2 days ago, already learned to suck up. Bribery? I, Su Long, don't need cheap tricks. Who told you to be in that carriage? Accept your bad luck. Aren't you afraid someone will hold you accountable? Hold you accountable? In Jinquan, the Su family is the rule. Kid, you ruined my plans last life. In this life, I can still make your life hell. How does he know that? No, that's impossible. He couldn't have been reborn too. He's just bluffing. But I knew the real reason Su Long framed me. On that train, he assaulted not just Zhang Ning but also Su Yuetian, the youngest daughter of the capital Su family. The Su family's power dwarfed the Su's. He needed a fall guy to calm their anger. That truth only came out after I died last time. This life, I'd hold onto that clue and destroy Su Long and his whole clan. Can't handle it already? Weren't you claiming innocence? You ruined me. All Long doesn't mind my past, but I can't let this go. I'll make you rot in jail. Boss, we can't arrest people randomly. Take him away right now. Lock him up. Director Zhang, I recorded every word and every action just now. If Zhuang Benia doesn't walk out today, I'll post this video and let the world judge you. Take him away. I said take him away. I didn't assault her. This is violent law enforcement. I'll sue all of you. Who dares touch him? Captain Guan? Why are you here? Zhang Ning, if you slander him again, I'll call your parents right now and let them see what their daughter is up to. Who the hell do you think you are? Meddling in my business. Is your dad too free these days? Can't discipline his own son? I don't mind helping him teach you a lesson. You little bastard, your dad and I raised you through hardship, and this is the embarrassing crap you pull? I stood to the side, watching this farce unfold, and felt an indescribable satisfaction. They deserved every bit of it. In my past life, all the pain they inflicted on me and my family, I was taking it back, piece by piece. And all this was thanks to my dad's dearest apprentice, Brother Guan Ku, who saved me. Good kid, you really are your dad's son. Got real spine. Thanks, Brother Ku. If it weren't for you, I'd be screwed today. Don't be formal. Your dad was my master. When he died, the people he worried about most were you and your mom. I got it. If I run into trouble later, I'll call you first. Today's the weekend. Go home and see your mom. In my past life, right until she died, I never got to hug her properly again. This life, I'd never let her suffer the slightest injustice. Look at this kid, what are you doing back? No holiday before military training, they said. Mom, I missed you. How old are you? Still snuggling into mom's arms like a little kid. A boy should be upright and tough, no crying. Mom, I'll definitely treat you right from now on. Alright, stop with the sweet talk. I made your favorite braised pork. Go wash your hands. Right then, a live news report popped up on the TV. Our reporter, Ms. Zhang Ning, has arrived at the home of suspect Zhuang Benia for live on-site coverage. Yes, Zhuang Benia lives in our neighborhood. His dad was a martyr. He died saving ordinary people. He's a role model. Benio? There's someone with the same name as you. What a coincidence. It's not a coincidence, Mom. The person they're talking about is me. I told my mom everything, from the train, to the school, to the police station, in full detail. Son, Mom believes you. You're your dad's son. You'd never do something so cruel. Don't worry, I'll get justice for you. She immediately picked up the phone to call Guan Ku. But before she dialed, Zhang Ning's shrill yelling came from outside the door. Zhuang Benio, get out here right now. You ruined my reputation. Just because the police can't find evidence, you think you can get away with it? Get out. Guys, we're right outside Zhuang Benio's door right now. Mom, stay seated. I'll handle this. Hurry up and open the door. Benio, just come out. You can't be a heartless jerk who wrongs a girl. Look at this, everyone, they call themselves a martyr's family. If you ask me, the upper beam is crooked so the lower one slanted too. Was his dad really a martyr? What if he faked his death? Exactly, he's even a police academy student. How could he do this? So what if he's a technical school student? Grades don't filter out scumbags. Those words stabbed into my ears like needles. I closed my eyes, and memories from my past life flooded back, but I couldn't back down. Only facing this head-on could save my family. Zhuang Benia, you're suspected of coercion. Please come with us. Same trick again? You see I'm home now, think I'm alone and easy to bully? Zhang Ning, We already made it clear at the station I had zero contact with you on the train. Surveillance and the conductor's testimony prove my innocence. You keep saying the police can't find evidence, but I've been detained over and over by people you called. If you're so capable, why can't you find the real attacker? What are you all doing? His dad gave his life to save people. You're breaking a hero's heart. If there's real danger in the future, who'll dare to step up? The onlooking neighbors saw the martyr's portrait and many shrank back guiltily. Yeah, but who can guarantee a martyr's son is a good guy? She's a delicate woman. If she weren't really wronged, why would she humiliate herself to come to your door? Auntie, you're the only one who gets me. You keep saying you want justice, but do you only want justice, or do you want compensation too? Of course I want justice. Oh, so you don't need compensation then? You're so selfless, you definitely just want the real criminal to rot in jail, right? I won't give up a single cent of the compensation I deserve. Then show me the evidence. You brought reporters with no evidence, live-streamed at my doorstep, publicly cyberbullied me, ruined my family's reputation, and disturbed public order. I can have you arrested. You don't want justice, you just want money. I was just unlucky to be in the same carriage. Look. This is the evidence, this photo of him on the train. Just this one photo of me boarding the train can prove I raped you? Hello, we're the special task force dispatched by the provincial department to investigate Zhang Ning's sexual assault case. All involved parties, please come with us. Long before I got home, I'd gone to Officer Guan and reported every detail. He took it seriously and immediately applied to form a task force. In the interrogation room, 6 task force officers sat across from me. From noon to night, they asked the same questions over 100 times. Zhuang Benia, think carefully again. On the night of the train ride, did you really hear nothing and see nothing? I've said it so many times. I slept with earplugs the whole night and never left my bunk. I heard nothing, saw nothing. Before Zhang Ning broke in, I didn't know her at all. You can't convict me just because we bought tickets for the same carriage. Zhuang Benia, we know your father was a martyr and you're a prospective police student. If you really did it, confess now and we'll go easy on you. The outcome is different if you confess versus if we find out through investigation. For your sake, she's completely worn out there. The live stream has gone viral. Your house is surrounded. Do you have the heart to let this happen? You want me to plead guilty and use my mom to coerce a confession? But she'll never be like you, admitting a false charge with no evidence. She'll only believe me and support me. Zhuang Benio, think again. Did you really hear nothing? I advise you to stop fixating on me. Be careful, your own backyard catches fire. What do you mean? I already had someone notify the Su family of Kyoto. You probably don't know, on that train that night, Zhang Ning wasn't the only one who reported the crime. This is such critical information. Why didn't you tell us earlier? Me not saying it doesn't mean no one else knows, or that the police can't find out. Zhuang Benia, Miss Su wants to talk to you. Humph, my efforts didn't go to waste. The show's finally starting. In the reception room, Su Long sat with his legs crossed, wearing a smug smile, completely unaware of the disaster coming. On his phone screen was my real name report video. My name is Zhuang Beniu. I'm making a real name report against Su Long of the Su family in Beijing's elite circle, who sexually assaulted 2 women on train K386. One is Zhang Ning, the other is Miss Su Yuetian from the Su family of Kyoto. The train attendant at the time had relevant evidence but didn't dare report it due to the Su family's influence. I swear on the reputation of my father, Martyr Zhuang Jianjun, everything I say is true. When Su Long saw the video, his smile froze and his face turned deathly pale. In my past life, Su Yuetian's brother tried to get justice for his sister, talked to many people on that train, but every single one was threatened by the Su family. Even if they had evidence, they dared not speak. In this lifetime, before Zhang Ning brought reporters to my house for the livestream, I'd already asked my mom to post this real name reporting video online first. It blew up across the entire internet, no one could cover it up. Inside this file is the full evidence of Su Long assaulting Miss Su Yuetian, plus all records of the Su family's long-running tax evasion and collusion between officials and businessmen. My mom helped me sort these materials and published them online for me. My mom is an excellent and independent woman, she has always believed in me. Unlike some people who use their own innocence as a bargaining chip to drag innocent people into trouble and even repay kindness with enmity. Su Long, you're suspected of 2 sexual assault cases. We're arresting you in accordance with the law. Come with us right now. Zhang Ning, you're suspected of perjury. Mr. Zhuang Benia's mother has already filed a lawsuit against you in court, you come with us too. Let go of me. Great job, kid, you really are my master's son. Mom, Dad, I did it. I protected your reputation and kept our family safe. Precisely because I am your son, I have always believed that light will break through the clouds and drive away all darkness. 3 years later, I graduated from the police academy with top grades and successfully joined the Municipal Police Bureau. I became Officer Guan's apprentice and a real people's police officer. Mom was sitting on the sofa picking vegetables, chuckling while on the phone with her old friend. She was so happy she could barely keep her hands still. Yep. Our Benia did another meritorious deed today. He caught a wanted criminal who'd been on the run for years. If his dad knows this in the afterlife, he'll be over the moon. This weekend, I'll go to the cemetery to visit his dad and tell him all the good news. After hanging up, she smiled and shook her head, then got up to cook in the kitchen. I found out later, for Su Long's case, Su Yuetian didn't give him any chance to settle at all. She sued him with no room for compromise. The Su family secured all of the Su family's tax evasion evidence and reported it directly to the State Taxation Administration and the Central Commission for Discipline Inspection. The Su family's empire collapsed overnight, their stocks were shorted, their company went bankrupt, even their land was acquired by the Su family and bulldozed into a landfill. Su Long's father couldn't take the huge blow, jumped off a building and killed himself. Su Long was sentenced to life imprisonment. Zhang Ning was charged with false accusation and perjury, and sentenced to 3 years in prison. After she was released, her parents came looking for me, kneeling at my doorstep, begging me to let her off. Xiao Zhuang, please let our Ningning off, we beg you. She was just confused for a moment and tricked by Su Long. You're a boy, you can just get over this little thing. Why do you have to be so ruthless? We'll pay you compensation, whatever amount you want, just please be merciful and spare our Ningning. Get over it? Then you too just get over it too. Zhang Ning will finish her sentence one day, everything will pass eventually. Mom, I'm home. Welcome back, go wash your hands quickly. I made your favorite braised pork today. I looked at my mom's busy back in the kitchen. Sunlight streamed in through the window, falling right on her, warm and dazzling. All the sufferings from my past life have already vanished like floating smoke. Everything is going in the best possible direction. In this lifetime, I protected the people I wanted to protect, stuck to the bottom line I should uphold, and became the person my dad wanted me to be. It's so great.